mini skirts or long ones? Which one would you prefer? I wanted to talk about it today because something really came up in my life, kind of in my scenery, and I catch the eye. And I love this say mini skirt, short enough to retain interest and long enough to cover the subject. Which one would you prefer? Like if you are a man or woman, I actually would like to know, men, what do you think? Because mostly we women are supposed to, who is especially who's single, and if you are single, please do say which skirt you mostly wearing to wishing to attract the attention from the man. And are you attracting the attention? And what attention you looking to attract? And that's what is kind of question today. Mini skirt versus long one skirt. Now tell me, what is your opinion? Just post it in the chat. Long one or short one you prefer? And which one would you wear when you want to attract someone's attention? Why am I talking about this today? I am a fashion designer as well as a success and love mentor. But like I am doing this every day, looking after ladies, girls, and skirts and lengths and all that. And we always kind of go by what's comfortable, what's lovely, what's beautiful. But if you're a man, please do vote. Which one are you prefer, skirts, minis or long ones? And if you like woman with the mini skirt, why do you like her with the mini skirt? And what is she giving you? Like, are you looking like, oh, she's lovely? Or do you look and say, oh my God, I want to marry her? Like, what is your idea? If you're looking for a wife to be, which one woman would be more to your eye, with the short skirt or the long skirt? Or if you're looking for fun, which woman would be for you? More with the short skirts or long skirts? This is actually a very good question. I think I will be going the street and ask for people, what do you think? And it's very, very, for me, what was very interesting, because actually my friend, I'm actually not really going out as much anymore, really. Never had big interest. When I was kind of before, when I was single, I wanted to go out, but actually all my friends was married, so it was a little bit harsh, or engaged or something. And then, like, I noticed was when you're going out in there is kind of different needs for people who's going out. Like out on the weekend, and very little who's actually seriously looking for the partner, mostly just looking for someone to have fun for the night and forget about it tomorrow and keep going till next weekend, because it's no responsibilities and all, till the time when you say, okay, I do want some responsibility and I do want to have person next to me, maybe not just on the weekend for one night stand. And actually, my friend, she was like shocked when she seen what's going on in the discos and in the nightclubs, and actually just in the streets, what women, like girls, kind of say young girls, and slash kind of say a little bit women, like say, I don't know what age, like actually you can put that age into the bracket. But actually, women who going out and they're looking for kind of attention from men, they barely wearing anything at all. And what she was saying, like, I seen it too much before, and I was like, no, this is not for me to see. No interest in anything like that, because I think men becomes more blind, because like, it's just another like naked leg, or it's just another, something naked, who cares, whatever, she's just drunk, whatever. And actually men losing the interest in this kind of say, oh my God, show me this sexy body. what to show, it's all there, everything. And men actually losing interest in to kind of say, yeah, do you want? Yeah, looks like you look like you want sex. Come on, let's go. I will give it to you, nearly. As normally should be, woman should say, not like should, but like normally kind of man goes looking for a woman and trying to impress her to get something for the. But now it's actually opposite. It's like nearly men nearly sitting in there. Well, whatever. Which one? Come here. Come here. I'm here. And women is nearly there ready. And actually, it was what she was saying. What actually bodyguards have to kick couple out because they was actually starting making love. Like, I'm not saying love, at the front of the middle of dancing stage, of the middle of dancing, area, and for everybody to just kind of applauding, and they was like going crazy. And I don't know, are they on drugs or they on what, but they definitely on that moment looked, actually was embarrassed. She said, I was embarrassed for woman, but how low it gone down. And that's why was my kind of question today. And that's what I wanted to talk today about: the sexual, sexy clothes, and what is more attracting for men, the minis or the long skirt, but actually maybe with the long slit, but it's kind of catch your attention, but not shows everything. Like, it's a long enough to cover the subject. As mostly now skirts covers nothing. It's like a belt. I actually calling them belt, So what I just really would love to ask you, write it down in the comment. What is your opinion about long or short skirts? And if you're a man, is it really catching your attention if you want for a long relationship? Because I am very much for how attract real love, real partner. I don't think so any of you would had any problem. That's the kind of different thing. I don't think any of you women would had a problem to get man attention if you put her on mini skirt, high shoes, and barely walking on the street with many drunk men, music, disco, alcohol. All of you would be the most popular because it's like easy, it's like on the table. But is that makes you loved? Would that make you in the for the relationship? How long that relationship would stay if man could see you only in that vision? Like, she was like all over the place, drunk, short skirt, whatever. And that's what I'm kind of saying. What do we want? What do, like, when I was looking for a real relationship, when I really, no way I would go with the long, like with the short skirt, very short skirt. I'm talking very short skirt. I'm not talking about mini, where's your knee showing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying very short skirt, okay? It's too short to kind of just like, everything is there. And what is the beginning of the relationship and where it will go? Because I can 100,000,000,000% say, man will never look at you seriously. He will never care how to make you loved, to make you in love and loving you and respecting you if your first dates started from that kind of relationship. I bet he would want only sex for the beginning, and then maybe that will be gone. But at the same time, I know I worked actually with couples who's actually started from the kind of say one night out, stand out, or whatever they called, and actually they did make a relationship for a year or two. But after that, they starting seeing was nothing connecting them anymore. Like a sex, it will disappear someday. Like of the attraction, what was in the beginning, And if there's no love in there, if there's no understanding there, and if there's no more something in there, that could be end pretty different than you think from the beginning. So I always ask, what are you looking in the relationship when you're starting? So if you're starting and looking for real, serious, and respectful, and full of love and understanding and really respect to each other, I would say don't put on very, very, very mini skirt. Like, don't, because you can attract wrong people, wrong boys, maybe wrong girls. Who knows? Now is everything going. But the point is, what is for you? What do you looking for? And that's why it's good to talk and have a free consultation and chat. What is really your plan for future? Because sometimes when we're not having, like when we're going to life without plan, and then where we end up, we're being pretty surprised. Oh, that's a life. No, that you did not plan. Every of my step, like every of my future kind of, business, anything, I always make a plan. What do I want? Where do I want to finish this? When do I want to finish this project? Or is this forever? Or do I, like, it's always have to be beginning, the process, and end, or maybe no end, and that's fine, but you have to plan it. If you will be working on, like, say, knitting jumper, knitting scarf, like, say, yeah, you knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting, and there's no plan when to finish, and there's no plan, is any design in the scarf, or is any colors will be, how wide it should be, or narrow. In the end, your scarf will be 1,000 meters. Who will be need that scarf? What you will do with that, and how much energy and thread you will be using with no reason and no need. And that's just an example, but that's how we living sometimes. Going by the life is bringing us who knows where, because we did not plan. We don't know what to do. I just go with the flow, as I was talking yesterday. I just do this and I just do that. And in the end, you say, whoa, wait a minute. 5 year gone and I'm still single. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's happening? And this is what I got when I was nearly 3 years single. And I was noticing whatever I do is not working. And that's mean what I'm doing. Nothing. I just go to work and go back and go working to work. Maybe someday go out and not liking it. And then come home and going on dating sites, because I don't like go out because there's too many drunk and short skirts people. and and then I go on dating site, and on dating site, people like, you are too beautiful. What are you doing here? Well, why are you looking? Are you looking for money only? Or you like, it's like, whoa, I was nearly like abused by men because they thought something wrong with me because I can't find a partner. I'm like, okay, that's not a good place at all. And then I went to the, how they call it, speed dating. And that was another experience. Was only kind of all the people left, like men, who really, like I said, they did not like much of go and, discuss or something. So they went in there, and actually I felt what they all their lives, they was just working on farms or whatever. And in the old pubs, they never seen the women, and they don't know what to do with them and never know what to talk with them. And it was very funny because I never had an experience like that. So it's every time is different experience. But I never find the way how to attract my partner. And I was like, well, I'm losing it. I'm losing my hope. Do you feel like that? I'm losing my hope, and I'm feeling like, like a cattle kind of picked in the like, oh, it just felt like something is not right, and I know, am I in wrong place looking? And that's exactly where I went. I'm like, whoa, something is not right in here. I need to do different way. And that's what I done. I went through the retreats. I started looking more in me, because before I was blaming others. I thought there's no good man left. I thought there's no, life is not just not bringing me, maybe I'm not deserving love. What is going on? And then I started looking more, why is not me? Like, as I'm working with many, like I said, I'm a fashion designer, so I'm working with many brides and all, and they're not as beautiful, they're not as rich, they're not as la la la, not as successful in business, but they're getting men, and actually nice ones and wonderful. And I'm like, why not me? And that's why I become this looking for answers, and then I started getting the answers. So then I started creating this formula, what I learned from one teacher, then from another one, and I spent loads of money, like loads of money, and still do. I'm still do learning and working on me. On me to work, it's never should be finished on yourself, because you are the one who's attracting everything. And actually, scientifically proven, if you don't know, you can Google, everything is energy. And we are energy. Like table is energy, this computer is energy, everything is energy. And they vibrating their own vibration. And if we vibrating very low, like tired, sick, fed up of the life, what's happening, life happening, no, you happening, you attracting all of that, then we started attracting that things, and then we attracting the people. And then of course, if we low of energy, we thinking, oh, if I put on short skirt, everybody will like me. And that's only for one night. Next day, you could actually see too many wrong faces looking at you, or maybe some video on Facebook, but actually, or YouTube, well, everybody not really excited about how you look, but actually maybe having a good laugh, or sometimes something worse. So it's actually what we attract is depends on us. So more I attract not good things, I always stop and say, well, what's happening? Why is this happening? What am I not doing? What am I doing not enough? Maybe I'm doing too much of something, like watching TV, negative news or negative, and then I'm trying to change my vibration and rise it up. With the comedy, I'm sitting watching comedy, having a good laugh and all that. And then I'm doing every 2 weeks energy healing sessions, as I'm an energy healer. And I want to invite you of this weekend, on this Sunday, energy healing session. For first timers is for free, but it's already half booked, and it's only 12 allowed, because 12 is very special number. It's very holistic number. And when we rising the vibration, we rising everything. We rising our strength, our energy, our immune system. We rising our love vibration. We unblocking the blocks, what they actually stopping our love to come in, money come in, success come in. And we started attracting good people what we need to attract that what you need. Actually, I met the person. He is a doctor, and he's an energetic doctor. And he's actually, I didn't know him, but when I started working on me, somehow happened, but actually our roads connect. And I talked with him, and we actually was talking together. And I was just, he was saying, I think it's time for you, to have a girl, because you need a girl. I'm like, yeah, I know. I need a man first. And just happened, we was talking, and he's like, wait a minute. I know, I think I have one man. He said, just don't need him, because he thought I'm very, very strong and, can I say, powerful, and I will eat him. And that's exactly why many men was afraid of me, because they was thinking I'm like, whoa, scary woman. But I'm not. Maybe. I don't know. But actually 6 years we are together. And on Valentine's Day will be our 6 years anniversary. First date, and we stayed together because we attracted each other. And it was very interesting when I talked with him. I made my wish just before New Year's. And on New Year's, he said, okay, enough. Time for me to. And he was actually for 2 years single as well. And he's like, okay, this year I'm hard to do something. Enough for me to be single. And boom, like what couple weeks, like month. In 2 months, I attract him with like what just like February on the 14th on the Valentine's was our first date and 6 years date. So that's why when you coming into the time when it's time for you to receive what you deserve, what it's time for you to rise your vibration to attract the good things. But a good thing is not always have to be good thing. Maybe good lesson or maybe good shock to wake you up. Because if you think it's life happening to you, you need a shock. It's actually you are creator of your life. But if you think life is controlling you, you need a good shock. Shock what is actually could be a heart attack nearly. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Like, but I was the same. I was five sicknesses, one after one, and doctor said that's it. You will stay like this. I'm like, whoa, no, I'm too young. And that sicknesses, that illnesses started waking me up. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Oh sugar, what's happening? And I'm eating healthy and I'm working and I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking, much of that time. Now it's not. But like you think you living your normal life, and why is this happening to me? Because my energy was so low. I was so tired of being single. I'm so tired to be on my own. I was so tired to look after my child on my own. I was so tired. I'm working on two businesses. I was, really tired of like vibrationally, I was so tired. Of course, you wouldn't see it. I would smile, I would laugh, and I would be fine. Nobody would know because that's what we do. We put it on face mask. Mask. We always say, I'm fine. And your heart is crying of pain, of disappointment. Why is not me? Why I can't be loved? Why can't I attract love? What's going on? But you're smiling. And of course, that's what we do every day. So I really, if you feel like that, if you feel it's time for me to find love, it's time for you to attract the good things, you deserve it. Send me private message and join us this weekend, this Sunday evening, Irish time, 8 p.m. Switch it on Zoom and do nothing. Just receive love vibration, planetarium energy, and Christic love from source, from energy of the universe to clear all your blocks, your DNA, and actually your karmas from your 7 generations and more, behind and front. You deserve this. Your kids deserve this. And your grandparents deserve this. Because when you work on you, you work on all bloodline. I'm sending you loads of love. I talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget your energy, your vibration, your everything, what is around you. That's what you created. If you want to change it for a better life, start it now. Start it sooner than later. Don't wait when you will be woke up with a shock. Don't wait when you will be told by doctors with some any sicknesses. I don't have any illnesses, and I'm working on to never had any. Who knows? I hope that will stay like that. But it all depends on me only, because I create my life just like you create your life. Let's create it together. Talk to you tomorrow and send me private message. Book your free future planning session or your energy healing session. Sign in because places is really going. I talk to you tomorrow. Loads of love.